The most crucial component of pest management can be found in denying pests access to food, water, and cover. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is B. True. Depriving pests of food, water, and shelter is indeed one of the most important aspects of pest control. Pests, such as insects, rodents, and other unwanted organisms, are often attracted to environments that provide them with easy access to these essential resources. By removing or minimizing their access to food, water, and shelter, we can significantly reduce the likelihood of infestations or minimize existing pest populations. Any kitchen workstation should always have one or more of the following items. A. Red bucket filled with diluted bleach water. B. Headgear. C. Plastic hand gloves. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. The aforementioned. It is crucial to always have plastic gloves at each workstation in the kitchen to prevent contamination from your hands to raw items supplied to your clients, such as salads. Each station should also include a red bucket full of diluted bleach to prevent the surface from becoming contaminated with microorganisms. There shouldn't be any additional red buckets in the kitchen so that only red buckets are used as sanitation buckets. To prevent hair from falling into the food, some type of headgear, such as plastic, paper, or mesh hats, should be placed at each station. In a 3-compartment sink, cleaning kitchenware starts with A. Eat the leftover food in the pot. B. Rinse the pot. C. Sanitize the pot. D. Scrape food off the pot and soak. The correct answer is D. Scrape food off the pot and soak. To begin cleaning cooking utensils in a 3-compartment sink, scrape off any leftover food and soak the utensil. Since foodborne bacteria can live in such parts of a pot, it is crucial to remove all leftover remnants. To guarantee that all spills and food fragments are cleaned up during a service, the following cleaning tool should be kept at all stations. A. Cloth towels. B. Squeegee. C. Paper towels. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Paper towels. To ensure that any spills and food crumbs are cleaned up during a service, paper towels should be available at all stations. Paper towels are the best option because they can be readily disposed of, whereas cloth towels and squeegees could serve as breeding grounds for bacteria that cause food poisoning. How long, at the very least, should a test strip for sanitizer be dipped in the disinfectant? A. 1 teaspoon. B. 10 seconds. C. Paper towels. D. Một phần doing. The correct answer is B. 10 seconds. The minimum time for dipping a sanitizer test strip into a sanitation solution can vary depending on the specific instructions provided by the manufacturer of the test strip. However, a common guideline is to dip the test strip into the solution for at least 10 to 15 seconds. Among the indications of a rodent infestation are A. Small brown matter around the walls of the kitchen. B. Teeth marks on foods in the dry storage area. C. Rub marks along the wall. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. The restaurant has a rodent infestation if the answers to the questions given above are true. Keep any items sealed in plastic containers and contact a pest control service to aid with the rat infestation in order to resolve this issue. Foods should be thrown away if they are tainted. Rinse is the next step in adequately cleaning a food contact surface. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is B. True. After cleaning, Rinse the surface with clean water to remove the detergent residue and any remaining debris. For a properly prepared sanitation bucket, 10 seconds of bleach should be added to 1 quart of water. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is A. False. Creating a sanitizing solution using bleach and water. The generally recommended guideline is to use 1 tablespoon, around 15 milliliters, of bleach per 1 gallon, approximately 3.8 liters of water. This ratio provides an effective concentration of bleach for sanitizing purposes. The most typical reason for fires in a restaurant is A. Greasy. B. Rinse. C. Novel clot. B. Paper towels. The correct answer is A. Greasy. The most frequent cause of fires in a restaurant can indeed be traced to greasy substances. Grease, oil, and fats are highly flammable and can easily ignite if exposed to high temperatures or an open flame. The accumulation of grease in kitchen exhaust systems, cooking equipment, and ventilation systems can pose a significant fire hazard. Sanitizing is defined as a process that lessens the microbial burden on a food surface. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is B. True. The definition of sanitizing is indeed reducing the microbial load on a food surface. Sanitizing refers to the process of using specific methods or substances to reduce the number of microorganisms, such as bacteria, viruses, and fungi, to a safe level. You've just completed chopping raw chicken on the cutting board, and now it's time to prepare some raw salad onions. How should the raw onion be prepared before being cut? The cutting board should be cleaned, rinsed, and dried. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is B. True. Before cutting the raw onion on the cutting board after handling raw chicken, the appropriate step to take is to wash, rinse, and sanitize the cutting board. This helps prevent cross-contamination and ensures food safety. The labels on a bottle of bleach and a bottle of pesticide have come off, and the manager is unable to distinguish between them. The right thing to do is to discard the 2 bottles. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is B. True. When the labels on chemical containers are missing or illegible, it is important to prioritize safety and take appropriate actions to prevent any potential hazards. In this scenario, since you cannot determine whether the bottles contain bleach or pesticide, it would be prudent to dispose of both bottles. Mixing or using chemicals without knowing their identity can pose serious risks to health and safety. The most important aspect of pest control can be traced to A. Using the correct chemicals. B. Depriving pests of food, water, and shelter. C. A good pest control company. D. The geographical location of the restaurant. The correct answer is B. Depriving pests of food, water, and shelter. The correct answer is B. Depriving pests of food, water, and shelter is the most important aspect of pest control. If you can successfully negate a pest's ability to find food and water in your restaurant, the pest will search for shelter elsewhere. A sanitizer test strip should be dipped in a sanitation solution for a minimum of how many seconds? A. 60 seconds. B. 10 seconds. C. 1 second. The correct answer is B. 10 seconds. Sanitizer strips should be dipped in a sanitation solution for 10 seconds before being removed. While this is a good general guide, make sure to check the package of the sanitation strip for specific instructions. A restaurant should take the following actions in response to a backup of raw sewage. A. Closing the restaurant, correcting the cause of the backup, cleaning the area of the backup. B. Headgear, red bucket filled with diluted bleach water, plastic hand gloves. C. Dipping test strips into the sanitation solution. D. Children under the age of 6, adults over the age of 65, people with an immunodeficiency. The correct answer is A. Closing the restaurant, correcting the cause of the backup, cleaning the area of the backup. It is important to comply with local health department regulations and guidelines when addressing a sewage backup situation. Which of the following cleaning sequences should be followed to ensure that dining utensils are clean while cleaning dishes, glassware, or silverware in a restaurant? A. Rinse. B. Wash, rinse, sanitize. C. Wash, rinse, and sanitize the cutting board. D. Wiping spills. The correct answer is B. Wash, rinse, sanitize. The correct order for cleaning dishes, glassware, and silverware in a restaurant to ensure clean eating utensils is typically wash, rinse, sanitize. This order follows a three-step process to effectively remove food residues, rinse away detergent, and eliminate any remaining bacteria or pathogens.